Rune. Excuse me? Okay, I want to know who writes these like onomatopoeias of the Pokemon cries. Because I think they may be deaf. Huh? What? Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept. Yes, that's right, I sleep in my lab coat. But honestly, yellow lab coats are in. Forget white. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. This text is slow. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Yeah, not a Pokemon Professor, the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? Now, I'm going to play as the boy character just because I really like his character design in this one. So you're a boy then. That is correct. Please tell me your name. My name, of course, is Ryan. But when I play a role-playing game, I kind of like to, well, role-play. So I'm going to choose a different name. I'm going to choose the name Jay. In all uppercase, apparently. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not that important. Now, there's a very specific reason for this, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Your name is Jay? Yes. And it's not a good reason. It's a pretty dumb reason, but it is a reason. Jay, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Jay, boot up the PC and check the mailbox. I was hoping for a potion, but I guess we got mail. What would you like to do with Laird's mail? Read it, I suppose. Excited, adventure, I love Pokemon. Not in that order. Well, that was worth it. I don't think there's much to interact with up here. There's a TV that apparently doesn't work. There's a bed that we can't interact with. Wow. No wonder he wants to see if the world. His bedroom's kind of unexciting. Hi, Jay. You're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Oh, I forgot. Or I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a professor. Whoops. He said he had a favor to ask you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? What I need is faster text speed. Okay, we got the bag. We got the trainer card. Hold on. Magic of editing. Save record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Touch button, something will happen. Okay, cool. I'm going to check our options menu. Power of editing. Text speed to fast, thank you very much. I'm going to be playing on set battle style. Now this basically means you're not going to be prompted to switch Pokemon. You have to stay in with what you got. If you've never played this mode before, I really recommend it. It actually creates like a whole new experience. It's not just about having type advantages, it's about team synergies. You want to have resistances and immunities to swap around. Having a fast sweeper is no good if you can't get it in safely. I think everything else here is mostly the same. We have here frame type. This is something that's unique to the Gen 4, I think. Only Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heartgold, Soul Silver. So you got type 1. You can kind of just change how your window looks. There's quite a few options in here. I think there's 18 in total. So just kind of scroll through them, see which ones look cool. Personally, I really like this one, the brick one. Oh, there's 20 in total, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to go for the brick one. So confirm that. And sweet. Here we are in... They closed really fast. Well, that was weird. So here we are in New Barktown. Yes. Man, this is great to be here, honestly. This is like a wind-powered city if you didn't like realize there's like wind turbines and stuff. I bet you have like your own wind turbine that like powers your house. That would be cool, but also incredibly inefficient. New Barktown, winds of new beginning. What do you have to say? I like your bag. Man, people in this town are kind of strange, don't you think? That was Pokemon Lab. There's kind of a guy here staring in the window, a bit of a creep. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? And then he just shoves us. Yeah, maybe we should stay well clear of that guy. Just hope we never have to see him again. Professor Elm? Huh, me? I'm not the professor. Oh, we actually said that. I didn't think that was going to happen. Hi, Jay. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? It probably involves Pokemon. As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with their Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon. But walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. Oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey listen, I have an acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I got this email from him saying this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Yes, no diddle-daddling, right into the adventure. Let's check the trash can. You found the memo. If Pokemon's trying to evolve, you can stop it. Press the B button during evolution. Why did someone throw that out? And here we go. Here comes the biggest decision we'll probably make in this game. Which Pokemon do we choose? We got a few options, of course. I'm not going to give my opinions on every single Pokemon in this game because, frankly, that would be insane. Bruh. But for like the particular important decisions like this one, and for team members I will be using, I'll definitely be sharing my opinions on it. So here we go. Let's meet our starter Pokemon. Cyndaquil. Honestly, who hasn't used a Cyndaquil in this game before? It's cute, it's popular, Typhlosion looks really weird without his fire. X and Y, what have you done? But if I'm being brutally honest, Cyndaquil can be a little one-note. It learns nothing but fire and normal type moves leveling up, and also rollout. But let's face it, you're only using rollout because you have enough fire coverage already. TM compatibility is a fair bit better, but remember TMs are single use in this game, so you really need to consider whether this Pokemon is the best use for them, or if you're just trying to pad out a lackluster moveset. Fire types are great in Johto, and Cyndaquil is a good fire type, but that's all it really is. Well, that's kind of a low note to end on. Did I mention it was cute? Totodile. Honestly, who hasn't used a Totodile in this game before? And unlike Cyndaquil, Totodile's level up moves are considerably better. We're talking Ice Fang, Crunch, Superpower, although you may be waiting a while for that last one. Its TM moves are also pretty good, including some fun choices like Dragon Claw. Although some of its best moves are unfortunately locked behind breeding, moves like Aqua Jet and even Dragon Dance. Speaking of evolution, that's kind of like breeding, just roll with it. Totodile has perhaps the most unique evolution levels of any starter, evolving first a little 8 at 18, but then again at only level 30. That means you'll have a Crocodile for only a measly 12 levels. If you're the type of player who loves the first and final forms, but not so much the awkward teenage years, this may be the one for you. All in all, Totodile is quite a bit more unique than you may have given it credit for. Not a bad Pokemon at all. Finally, speaking of bad Pokemon, oh poor Chikorita, the world's done you so dirty. Chikorita is widely considered to be the worst starter of all time, and this game is a big reason for that. Johto is an awful place for grass types. Weak against the first two gyms, resisted by a Fervor Freeze, strong against none. Johto really is no place for your average grass type. And I think the devs knew that because Chikorita is not your average grass type. While it does lack common grass status moves such as Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, and even Leech Seed is locked behind breeding. Ouch. Chikorita is blessed with access to both Reflect and Light Screen for level up, and this is Chikorita's role in this game. Not for showrunner, but as support. Get in there, set screens, and get the heck out and dodge. It's quite a different way to use a starter Pokemon, but maybe that's what you're after. Everybody has a role to play in this world, and Chikorita's might not be so bad after all. Now as for which Pokemon I'll be choosing, well, if my unexpected praise of Chikorita was anything to go by, I think it's time someone give this poor boy a chance. Would I choose Chikorita? Yeah, I would. Give Chikorita a nickname? I would love to give him a nickname. Now, a lot of people like to have really deep and interesting names for their Pokemon with lots of layers. I just like to name them human names, so this one is a male Chikorita, so welcome to the team. Martin. And yes, I meant to use all caps because Pokemon are all caps in this game because someone doesn't understand how capitalization works. Man, Chikorita, your field sprite's kind of rough. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's easy to use, just check the PC on my desk. This Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Jay. I hope that's not a mistake. Jay, I want you to have these to help you with your task. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. That's pretty good advice, actually. I know a lot of people kind of like to hoard their healing items in case they need them, but don't be afraid to use them. You can always buy more. Jay, so you picked a Chikorita. Man, she sounds surprised. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Cute, huh? I mean, only a face a mother could love. And I guess I'm kind of the mother here, so maybe I need to love it. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? Oh yeah, my mother can love it instead. Damn, I'm being so rude. I'm sorry. I love your Chikorita. It's just this sprite is not one of your best ones. He's sniffing at Jay. This is the start of a strange friendship. Okay, let's check out our new Pokemon, shall we? Power of editing. Power of re-editing. Sorry, I don't know how these screens work. We'll get there. This one is a relaxed nature. I think that's a defensive type, which could be good here. And somewhat stubborn. I don't know much about IVs. Let's see if this is a plus defense minus speed. That sounds alright, to be honest. For a support Pokemon, I want something a little bit tankier. Minus speed's not the best. But Chikorita's not that fast anyway, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Exit out. How do you close menus? Help. Yeah, sorry for a little bit jittery with controls and whatnot. This is took some time to get this all set up and working, and it's gonna take me some time to kind of get used to the setup, but it'll get better with time. Where do we live again? It's not here. Maybe Lyra's parents would like to see my beautiful Chikorita who... Oh, can walk in houses. I didn't think that was a thing. Alright, Jay, Lyra's upstairs. She's playing games with her Pokemon as usual. And did Lyra only have a dad? Is this like Pokemon lore? Kiron Rune. Excuse me? Okay, I want to know who writes these like onomatopoeias of the Pokemon cries. Because I think they may be deaf. My Meryl is super cute, but your Chikorita looks pretty good too, Jay. Chikorita's got a name, it's Martin. Have we talked to you yet? Yo, Jay, I heard Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. I think this is what's following me. I thought these were just pretty standard Johto stuff. I didn't realize he discovered them. Pikachus have evolved Pokemon. That is true. This fact was first discovered by Professor Elm. He's amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. Huh. I wish I could be a researcher like him. It's good to have dreams. Now, what she says there is kind of interesting. So, Gen 2 is the generation that introduced baby Pokemon, and that's kind of what Professor Elm studies. So, in Generation 1, Pikachu is not an evolved Pokemon, but introduction of Pichu made him one. I was supposed to talk to Mom, wasn't I? Wait, Jay. Wait a sec. Do you leave your Pokegear at home? I'm pretty sure... I don't know, I don't have my Pokegear. Who are you? Why do you know my name? And why do you look out for me? Oh, Jay, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you? Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say. What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult. I'm pretty sure you just told me to just walk with a Pokemon. And also walk to a house. I'm pretty sure I can manage that. When someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from their repair shop. Received the Pokegear. The Pokegear, or the Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear, as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make phone calls, too. Do you remember how? I do. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of Pokemon you can... The names of people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Well, I can't believe it's that easy to make a phone call. Was this released in the era of, like, cell phones popping off? I'm not sure. As any 10-year-old probably should have on his phone, is the only person we can call is our mother, who is sitting right next to us, but, you know, technology's fun. Hello, Jay. I've gotten so used to hearing your voice, but you almost sound like a different person on the phone. It's so strange. That is kind of strange. And she just hangs up on us. Wow. I guess she did not appreciate that, that prank. And with that, I think we're finally time to get on our way. Because I can figure out how to walk around people. I swear I know how to play this game. Oh my goodness, come on, man. I almost completely forgot about this. Almost completely. That seems redundant. Here, I'll give you my number. Oh, now we have 2 people in our phone. Great. I'll call you if anything comes up. Honestly, consider we're running like tasks for him, that's probably wise. Route 29? Yeah, this is back when Pokemon used to just continue to route names. So I think Kanto has 28 routes, so this is Route 29. It's a little confusing, to be honest. It was until Gen 5, I think, they reset the routes back to 1. Wow, not a single encounter. Hey, how are your Pokemon? If you're weak and not ready for battle, keep out the tall grass. I am doing alright, I think. If you wonder why I'm not running, it's because I can't. Yeah. You know what they say, though, right? You have to walk before you can run, or something like that. Okay, here we go. Finally a Pokemon encounter. Go, Martin! I think this Chikorita's Battle's Pride is better than the other one. I was like, I love... Okay, I'll get into this a little bit more, I think, but like, I love the field sprites in this game. That's probably one of the reasons a lot of people love this one so much. So this Chikorita's was not his best work. So Chikorita's not doing a whole lot of damage here, but you can see he's taking some hits pretty well. We do have a plus defense nature after all. Now, natures don't matter too much at low levels. It's more like when you get higher in the levels that it becomes a big difference. I'm not going to re-roll necessarily, or so to speak, for a lot of beneficial natures. Like if someone has a really bad one, maybe I'll consider it. But if I don't need like get like the best nature every time, you know. Give yourself a sentry. Sentry's got a target on its belly, right? Like, I'm not the only one who sees that. Oh, and I missed. Yeah, tackle's like 95% accurate. And I missed my, what was that, 5th one? Ooh, and a crit. I guess you made up for it. Yeah, in the other game, I'm going to be valuing as much wild Pokemon as possible because you can see you get a lot of experience really fast. I only learned Razor Leaf. Wow, that's fast. So you think that usually takes a bit more time. Got our local chubby guy. What's up? I want to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. Yes, there's a save button down here. I will be saving periodically throughout the game, of course, but I won't necessarily be showing on camera, so don't worry about that. You can climb ledges, but you can jump down from them and take a shortcut. Yeah, why can't we climb ledges? They don't look that big. And if it's too tall to like climb up, surely you don't want to be jumping down them either. That probably results in injury. Different kinds of Pokemon. You have to look everywhere you want to catch them all. Yeah, I'm not going to be catching them all. I don't think I've ever completed the National Dex before, and this isn't going to be the start of that. What am I doing up here? I'm kind of just wandering. I know you can definitely kind of wander off kind of like the beaten path and find lots of Pokemon and stuff. I do have a good team planned out for us for this adventure. But I don't think there's anything up here we need to catch. Razor Leaf is resisted, but it is also Stab. Stab stands for same type attack bonus. It's a 1.5 modifier, which can make a difference sometimes. So using a really weak super effective move not often, but can sometimes be weaker than using a stronger stab move. So I wouldn't like bring out a calculator every time or anything, but sometimes just think a little bit about it, you know? Yeah, there you go. That's the power of Stab. And I've been identified. Yeah, Foresight. That is a strange move. It's almost entirely useless. It basically means you can hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves. But we're a grass type, so I don't know what he's looking at. I'm gonna apricorn tree. Since nothing to put it in, as long as gonna take it. Oh. If I would just throw it in a bag like everything else, but guess not. Okay, I think we finally reached the end of a route. Wow, walking is so slow. Welcome to Cherry Grove City. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. Why? Because I chose Chikorita? That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you like a few things, well, if you like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Man, he's just showing off now. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go slow as possible, so try to keep up. This is a Pokemon Center. They'll heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. That's what we're after. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon only found in water, which we can't access for a while, so why do you show us that? I don't know. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you the running shoes. Thank you. They're still warm. You got it, didn't you? Don't worry, these are brand new. Why are they warm? Instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says hold the B button down to sprint. Yes, so this has a I can show you. You can press B to basically just run like in a game, or you can just touch it to toggle sprint always on. I'm going to be doing that mostly. There are a few places in this game you might want to walk, but most of the time I think you just want to run everywhere. And with that, I think I'm going to call it here for the first episode. We've already done quite a bit, even though we haven't made too much story progress. That's just how these games go sometimes. This is going to be a big, grand adventure, so I hope you stick it out for, if not all of it, at least most of it. I think there's a lot of great stuff to come. I think I've already gone over why I love this game so much, but yeah, looking forward to the next episode, and I guess I will see you guys then.